So interestingly, you mentioned the case of Shamima Begum, who was actually found in Al-Rose prison camp in northeast Syria in 2019 and remains there almost 3 years on from Islamic State's military defeat. She was one of the interesting cases where she was stripped of her citizenship, and there is no indication of how long she'll be detained in the prison camp. And that opens up to this public debate of actually handling the returning Islamic extremists or foreign fighters actually. Uh, so, what are the legal challenges actually you think these foreign fighters might be posing actually when they return to their host countries? Because one, they have not committed any crime in their host countries. It's in a foreign country, and there is no way to actually legally vet the crimes they've committed.
It's very much dependent on what the country of origin of the foreign fighter says in their own laws. As far as international laws go, the United Nations passed some rules when Islamic State began to recruit in 2014. They created the foreign terrorist fighter designation, which only means members of Islamic State and Al-Qaeda, not any other jihadi group or any other place like Ukraine. And under international law, every country in the world is supposed to stop its citizens from going to become a foreign terrorist fighter, is supposed to bring, there really shouldn't be a debate theory about and it's supposed to prosecute them. But it doesn't say for what, it doesn't say what the penalties are. It's really up to every individual country's laws. So some countries have found it easier to try to say, well, these simply aren't our citizens anymore. We've taken away their citizenship. We don't need to bring them back. But of course, this is what Saudi Arabia did with Osama bin Laden in the 1990s. So I think this approach is maybe short-sighted. I think it just makes a bigger problem down the road. There are some countries that have changed their laws. Countries like Indonesia actually said originally, well, we can't prosecute people for crimes that they've committed in Syria. And because of the international pressure related to ISIS, they changed the laws. And you have seen convictions in a number of countries, criminal convictions, for actions that people took in Syria based on evidence that they posted to social media or from other sources like that. So there is a range of options available to different countries. It's just, again, politics makes it easier sometimes. If you don't want to worry about a terrorist threat, you can simply say, we're not going to let them back in. But I think this actually creates a bigger problem because these people become the career foreign fighters who simply join another group and get more experience and launch bigger attacks.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.